There are a number of things which distress me. Here are 3 of them. Like a good consumer, I put my plastic waste in the recycling bin. Much of it probably ends up in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Why is the world's biggest landfill in the Pacific Ocean? How is my rubbish ending up there? Because instead of actually recycling the difficult stuff, my country is exporting it to Malaysia, where illegal dumps and burning are causing havoc. Staggering photos show one small town covered in 19,000 tons of plastic waste. Is your country doing this too? Farmers are spraying their crops with herbicide in order to desiccate them rather than waiting for them to ripen naturally. Crop desiccation, Wikipedia. I don't like the idea of eating glyphosate with my toast in the morning. So I'll have porridge instead then. What? Oats are desiccated too? What about an egg, fried in healthy rapeseed oil? What even that too? No doubt the farmers would say it is perfectly safe. That's what they said once about feeding cattle on rendered meat products. It's just biomass, said they. I said, cows eat grass. Did they know best? BSE disaster, the history. Now as many as 1 in 2,000 of the population of the UK may be carrying the infectious agent for a fatal and incurable disease. Mad cow disease is still a threat, but we might finally have a blood test for it. I don't entirely trust farmers anymore. The melting of Greenland's ice sheet. The world is a big place, right? Surely melting the ice on an island the size of Greenland can't cause too much harm then? What, not even 3,920,000,000,000 tons in 14 years. And it is accelerating too. Greenland's ice is melting 4 times faster than thought. What it means. We can't stop this now, we don't have a freezer big enough. If it does all melt, global sea level will rise by around 7 meters 23 feet. Climate change makes seas rise faster and faster. Sea levels are already rising, although not on that scale. Yet the effects are real, with increased flooding and coastal erosion. It is not all wailing, there are some good news stories too. The hole in the ozone layer is healing, thanks to international cooperation to stamp out the chemicals which were causing the problem. The good news about the ozone hole is even better than you think. We nearly became the planet whose human population died out due to skin cancer. Because we nearly destroyed the world's main protection from the sun's harmful radiation. By squirting our armpits with deodorants propelled with hydrofluorocarbons. And by not disposing of our fridges carefully. Got out of that one, phew. We are taking the first steps to break free of our dependence on fossil fuels. Britain sets record of 7 days without coal power as renewables surge. The big oil producers may not be happy, but their days are numbered. This is because renewable energy is so much cheaper in the long run. Who would want to pay for gas, if highly effective solar panels on top of their vehicle could get them around for free? This solar-powered car lets you drive for free. The technology is at an early stage, about like the Spitfire was in avionics, but we will get there. Desalination plants are producing fresh drinking water in some thirsty areas of the world. Cheap water from the world's largest modern seawater desalination plant. There is a long way to go before everyone is provided with clean water, but we do have a virtually inexhaustible supply in the oceans, so beyond that it is largely a matter of will, money and engineering. So although things seem pretty bad at the moment, we do have the ability to overcome the planet's problems, if we can get our governments to legislate, because not everyone is going to volunteer to cooperate, and are willing to make changes and work together.